Hi, grade 9. This is another type of problem that we can see it in word problem. And you can see the scenario is a little bit different than the previous one, but the same idea. How many liters of 20% acid solution must be mixed with a 60% solution to obtain 40 liters of a 35% solution? Exactly what we did before, we can repeat it again and we can do it again. We can say that I have, let's say, 3 containers with this way. And I can say that the first container has a solution that it has 20% of acid. And I need to mix it with 60% of acid to obtain a 40 liters. So here I have the quantity of a 35% of the solution. So you see here right away the question, how many liters of each? So the question here is clear 100% that I don't have the amount. So here it's unknown, here it's unknown, here it's known. So again, I need to use my famous equation to say that the amount times the concentration here of the first solution. So I can say amount of first solution, concentration of first solution. If I add it or I mix it with another amount of solution number 2 times the concentration of solution number 2, it has to give me the mixture. So the amount of mixture times the concentration of this mixture. And let's see what it's known, what's an unknown. So the amount here, it's not known. I have no idea about it, but I know the concentration 20%. I want to get your attention for something. 20% I can write it with this way, 20 over 100 or 0.2. The 60% I can write it 60 over 100 or 0.6. The 35, the same thing, 35 over 100 or 0.35. So I prefer that in this case, to use a decimal. So concentration is going to be times 0.2 plus the amount, it's unknown, but the concentration is known as 60%. So it's going to be 0.6 equal to the amount, it's going to be 40 liter, and the concentration is 35, which means 0.35. So now here, I don't have this variable. And since I'm using one equation again, it should be with one variable. I cannot use two variables. So I cannot say the amount of the 20% acid is X and the amount of the other one is Y. Impossible. So which keyword is going to help me? That a solution, it has 40 liters in total. That means this 40 equal to the amount of solution 1 plus the amount of solution 2. So if I'm going to say let X equal the amount of solution 1, that means I can find the amount of solution 2 by using this equation. If 40 equal the amount of solution 1, which is X, and the amount of solution 2, it's unknown, I can isolate the unknown by placing the X to the other side. So it's going to be 40 minus X equal the amount of solution. So amount of solution 2 is going to be 40 minus X. And my goal is to have only one variable. So I can go here in amount 1, I can write X. And here I can write 40 minus X. In the equation, I will have only one unknown, which is x. So if I complete with this way, it's going to be 0.2x plus, I have to use the distributive property. The 0.6 I have to multiply by both. So 0.6 times 40, I can get the 10 here to make it 6 times 4 equal 24, minus 0.6x equal 0.35 times 40. So 0.35 times 40 equal 14. Okay, so I can write here 14. Now I can combine all the x's together. So 0.2 minus 0.6, that means minus 0.4x equal, I can transfer the 24 to the other side with negative 24 plus 14. So in general, it's going to give me negative 10. And here it will give me negative 0.4x. So to isolate the 0.4x, I need to divide it by negative 0.4. And here the same thing. Whatever I'm doing at the left side, I have to do it in the right side to keep the balance. So this 0.4 is going to be with this 0.4. I can simplify together to isolate the x. And here negative and negative is going to give me positive. 10 here divide by 0.4. So 10 divided by 0.4 equal 25. That means the amount of the 20% solution is going to be 25 liter. What about the other one? So the amount of solution number 2 equal to what? Equal to 40 minus 25, and this it will give me again 5, that means 15 in this case liter, and this is the result. And it's very logic that here low acid, low percentage of acid 20, and here high percentage of acid, and I need a mixture of 35. That means I have to use a little bit less of the 60 but too much of the 20 to keep the balance. So 25 liter of 20% and 15 only of the 60, it will give me the 40 liters. So 25 and 15 equal the 40. And this is how we can solve the problem of mixture with this type of word problem about chemistry and about solution and concentration. I hope you understood this lesson. Thank you for listening.